Well, hello. A little bit of bonus music there. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm your dungeon master for tonight's evening, and welcome to the Weirdness. We're going to start off, I think, with some introductions. So I'm going to share my screen here so that I can show character portraits with everyone. So we'll start with Dakota/Shiro.
I'm Dakota Shiro. I play Velwyn, sorcerer thing.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Amador.
Hello, I'm Amador. I play Boldar. He's a earthquake. He does rock and stone stuff.
And then next we have Emily.
Hello, I play Irina, just a tough ass bitch, half orc, living her best life, got her hot ass girlfriend, and for everyone that was concerned, I did find my dice, so we're gonna be okay. I found them literally like an hour before game started, so we're gonna be okay, everybody. I know we were all really worried.
And then Joff is running a few minutes late. He's playing Jack, the bard, the changeling bard, a bard. And unfortunately, Cassie, who plays Delta the druid, and Tony, who plays Lenny the rogue, can't make it tonight. So I will be piloting those characters, and I will try not to one-shot kill them, although I will try to kill them in 2 or more turns. So I'm going to do a recap now. So let's see. What's been happening? Okay, so our party of intrepid heroes / weirdos were hired by Mr. Clancy Castle, a respected businessman, to accompany him on a mission to find the fates of a couple of his missing cargo wagons that were carrying a cargo of these special sparkly bricks that he imports and sells from a town to the east. More importantly, he's looking for his missing Wagoneer employees. In the town of Fintonpire, you got a clue that someone had found one of these sparkly bricks just south of the town of Gregory, so you diverted to go towards Gregory. On the way to Gregory, you found a trail of these bricks leading off into the forest, and you followed the trail into this section of the forest, which is known as the Triangle, because it's vaguely triangle-shaped. It's a lush, temperate rainforest that looks something like this. The trail of bricks turned out to be a trap set by plant evil creatures known as blights. They ambushed you, and you defeated them all with the help of a young half-elf druid named Delta. And afterwards, you all teamed up with her to find and defeat the source of these blights, which was an evil entity called a Gulthias tree. Delta wanted to find it so that she could rid her forest of the blights. Clancy wanted to find it in hopes of finding some clue as to his missing wagons and wagoneers. You tromped further into the forest and found the Gulthias tree and killed it after an epic battle, just as the sun set for the evening. You were unable, though, to find any clues or any more sign of the missing caravan. After the battle, Jack gave himself a new look and seemed to discover the ability to make his giant flute appear and disappear at will, which is not a euphemism, although I just realized it sounds like one. Delta retrieved the heart of the Gulthias tree from its smoldering ruins and led you all further into the forest to take the heart to her gran-gran. On the way to Gran, you all ran into an entity made entirely out of bubbles, who a couple of you gave big hugs to. And also Velwyn managed to attract some 3 flying fish that now kind of just accompany him and poop everywhere. You finally made it to Gran about midnight. It was a long day. And she promptly destroyed the Gulthias heart. And she also confirmed to you that the bricks that the blights had used to set the trap had also come from somewhere just south of Gregory, where that little X is on the map. it was decided that Delta would begin her walkabout and accompany you out into the wider world beyond the triangle to, in part, experience more of the world, and also to see if she could figure out why the weirdness seemed to be much more dangerous than usual in the last week or so. You spent the night sleeping out under the stars. In-game date is now Sunday, May 22nd, if anyone's curious. In the morning, you were given the choice of tromping all the way through the forest directly to Gregory to the northeast, or heading back to the road where you left all of your NPC friends. This is Delta had officially joined the party, so now she's in the party portrait. You decided to head back to the road to rejoin your NPC friends. And here they are. We have Celine, the Yuan-Ti wizard, Leaf, the human Tempest cleric, Divok, the palm woodborn beach bum, and Daphne, the gnome wagoneer. Delta had a delightful conversation with the oxen, who seemed to be very happy pulling your guys' wagons. And you headed off towards Gregory around noon. By about 5 o'clock p.m., you'd made it about halfway there. You pulled off to the side of the road to get some dinner. And Daphne sent Divok and Leaf to the river with some buckets to get some water for the oxen. When suddenly, a very harried-looking elf came crashing out of the forest and ran right into you guys. And he seemed very annoyed to have run into you guys. And he said, and I quote, "I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the river to escape, but it looks like you guys are in the way now. I hope you can fight." And as he said this, a bunch of giant spiders ranging in size from 5 feet to 10 feet crested the hill behind him on his trail. Delta replied, "This is Corvus. He's a ranger. He's kind of a jerk. We should listen to him." And that's basically where we left off. These spiders are approaching down this forested hillside towards the road, and you all guys, they have black carapaces covered in glowing red stripes, and there's a strange heat distortion effect kind of happening off of them. Corvus hears Delta say this, "We should listen to him," and turns and sees her for the first time and goes, "Delta, what the fuck are you doing here?" And Delta says, "Oh, I started my walkabout. I'm going with these people." And he cuts her off and goes, "Whatever. I managed to get my hunter's mark on one of these shitheads. I'm pretty sure they're fiendish spiders from the Nine Hells or the Abyss or something. So they'll be resistant to heat, cold, lightning, all that kind of thing." And with that, he's ready at an arrow, and I'm going to pull up the battle map so that we can get this thing going. Share. Okay, here's our map. And I just randomly put all you guys in a row up here, except for Raina and Celine. I imagine you guys are kind of cuddling in the back of one of the wagons next to Celine's snake, also not a euphemism. So before the battle begins, does anyone want to position yourselves or cast a spell on yourselves or ready in action? I won't let you cast a spell out into the field yet or against the spiders. But if you want to do something to yourselves or move yourself anyway, I'll let you do that.
So these things are coming from the opposite side of the river?
They're coming from over here.
Okay.
From down this hill to the right.
Yeah, let me mage armor and fuck off either behind the cart or behind the tree, whichever I can do.
All right, I'll let you. So you can get behind the cart over here if you want.
Dope.
Also, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Papa, can you hear me?
Josh, where would you like Jack to be for the start of this battle?
Jack was not paying attention. He was looking at one of those yaks. So move Jack to a yak.
the giant oxen. Oh, that's actually what Clancy's going to do. He's going to turn to Daphne and shout, "Daphne, Leaf, get those oxen to the water!" And Daphne's going to go, "On it, boss." And she is going to start leading the oxen along with Leaf's help.
Which way are the spiders coming at us?
Spiders are coming from the right, from the south. I have this kind of tilted because it was easier to do it this way. They're coming from the south.
Oh, okay.
They're coming...
Jack wants to see the pretty spiders. He'll be on that side.
Has Raina heard any of this commotion?
Yeah, you and Celine are aware that some shit is going down.
Well, I think I'm going to hop out and probably line up with the rest of the party, and I'll probably be in the front though because I'm a tough lady.
Yeah. And Celine is going to hop out, and she is going
to hide.
She's going to grab the necklace that she got from El Galadwin and use it to cast mage armor on herself without expending a spell slot. And then she is also going to go back here, kind of out of the way behind this wagon.
Are we able to do stuff before
you can do something on yourself, or you can move. If you want to like cast Armor of Agathis on yourself, for example, you can.
Here's how many spells I got. I can only do 2, huh? Because I'm a bard.
Yeah,
because you're a bard. Bards only get 2 spell slots, famously.
2 spell slots. Yeah, Jack.
No wonder bards suck so much. God.
Okay, that's not a concentration thing, is it?
It's not.
It just happens. Okay.
Dope spell.
Devok is going to be like, "Oh shit," and drop the bucket and come up this way, and Lenny is going to try to swing around this way. He's going to get about that far. He's going to try to hide behind a tree so he can get some good shots on everyone. Look good. Boldar, do you want to move, do anything first?
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level, or using a 2nd level spot.
I did not think.
God, I'm so jealous.
That. Just a second.
Couldn't be me.
That's why it was me.
You should teach me how to cast that spell.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's gonna look like a war club, but at the end it looks like a polished, radiant like stone.
Ooh, okay. Let me see just a second.
Oh, that's even better that it does force damage too. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, force damage is the best damage. All right, here's your club.
Very nice. Call me Fred Flintstone.
Okay. Now, I'm going to bring the spiders onto the field. Here they are.
I thought they were coming from the south. No?
Well, that is the south. I rotated this because it was easier.
I see. Okay.
Easier for me to do left to right than it is to do up and down. And now I'm going to have everyone roll initiative, please.
With advantage, right?
No, except for I think Raina actually gets advantage on initiative now because of her subclass.
For what?
That's pretty good.
What subclass is Raina?
Champion.
Oh.
Yeah, she does get advantage.
They get advantage of them? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't be
Jack
jealous.
got a 12. Jack got a 12. Got a 12. Jack got a 12.
So did Boldar. Boldar also got a 12.
Damn, look at you guys with your fucking 12s over here. Let me blow you out of the water real quick. Hold
With
up.
a 12?
Yeah, hold up.
I got a 12.
I'm about to fuck you up.
Actually, Boldar,
I got that lapis lazuli.
I did roll the lapis die. I got a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. So I'll put you at 20.
Oh, so you're
Boldar,
cheating.
do you want to go or after
Yeah,
Jack?
the dice is cheating. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I have better
after.
decks than him.
If he has better decks, he can go first.
All right, I'll put you.
I mean, I
on
honestly
the
don't care,
11 then.
Too late, Joff.
Uh,
I already
hey.
said so.
Amador, you're a handsome man. Take that.
Not as handsome as you. Have you seen your dashing little smile?
Raina, what'd you get
Threw it in the
for
garbage.
initiative?
19.
No.
19. Nice.
I don't have an add-on, right? I couldn't find it on my sheet.
It's just +1, I think.
Oh, then I got then 20.
Okay. Velman has a higher dexterity than you, so he will go first on that. Lenny got a 16. Bivak only got 8. Okay. And oh wait, no, sorry. Delta only got 8. I don't know why I said Bivak. Okay, so start of the round is actually going to be Clancy, who got a 21. So he is going to whip out his little hand crossbow and ready for a shot whenever any spider gets within 30 feet of him, because that's the range on that. Otherwise, he'll have disadvantage. So that's his action. Okay, now it is Velwyn's turn. Is anything Velwyn like to do?
I think we're in the wait and see phase. I'm just gonna firebolt like the one of the small ones, the far right small one. We're just gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Like this little guy up here?
Sure, that works.
Okay, number A.
What is that?
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. He's well within range.
Hold up. I'm trying to figure out if that's a 5 or an 8 on the die. I think it's an 8. So 14 to hit?
14 does hit.
Okay.
Roll your D10.
Let's see if they actually take full fire damage. I'm kind of curious. 6.
All right. It does not look like it bothers them as much as you expected it to.
Dope.
They do not take full fire damage. They are fiendish spiders.
Man, just so you guys know, if I run out of spell slots, I am fucking useless. Just a heads up.
All right. Now it is Raina's turn. Do you want to just get ready for when people get close? Or
Well, how far away are they?
Like 85 feet.
Oh dear, so I can't do anything.
You can ready one of your hand axes if you want, so that when they get within range, you can just automatically throw it.
Yes, well, I'm absolutely doing that, and then I guess I'm just gonna flex my muscles and then kiss my biceps and maybe warm up my fists.
Okay.
About to rip some spiders' legs off and then eat their still beating heart as I rip it out of their chest.
So we'll have you throw that whenever one of them gets within 20 feet of you.
Right.
And I'll just, because that's the good range on that.
Yes.
Okay. Now it is the big spiders' turns. So they are going to start coming towards you. They have a speed of 40.
Does it have a name? It's just Hunter's Mark?
That is a spell that Corvus the Ranger actually cast on this one.
So do they have names or they're just like...
They are fiendish giant spiders.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Stupid motherfuckers.
This one's going to tighten up a little bit, and this one's going to tighten up a little bit too.
FGSs, man. FGSs.
Okay. Now it is Celine's turn. She's going to step out just a little bit to get a better view, and she is going to cast Magic Missile pull her up. Ugh, so. So she's going to split them amongst those big three at the top there. She casts 3 little darts that go out, glowing green trails of energy, to hit that one, and that one, and that one. So A, B, and C all take damage from her. Okay, and then she is going to slip back behind here a little bit. Next is Lenny's turn. He is going to come up behind this tree and try to hide as a bonus action. Okay. And then as his action, he's going to take a shot at Giant Spider A. And he did roll indeed high enough to hide, so he will get advantage on this. That hits. Let's see if he gets net 20. No, he does not. So, but he does hit. Spider A takes damage plus sneak attack damage. Okay. Oof. Lenny's arrow sinks into like the neck shoulder area of Spider A, and it like shrieks this hideous sound, and it stumbles a bit, but it regains its footing and keeps coming. It looks like it got pretty hurt by that. All right, who is next? Next is Devok. Devok is going to come forward up here and join the line. And he is going to, you've never seen him do this before. He like roots his feet really firmly into the ground and holds out his hand like this and looks like he's concentrating on something. And he's going to end his turn there.
Does he put down a trap card?
No, but he is readying an action. Next up is Jack.
Jack is crazy. What's my speed?
Thoidy.
Where am my speed? My speed is Thoidy. I can't get to these guys. Has Jack noticed that one of these Spyders has been hurt more than the others?
I'll let you make a perception check.
Oh, Jack's just gonna guess. Hold on. I'll roll a d4 for the big ones. I just cleaned and I lost a d4. D8 divided by 2. We'll try that. Hey, 2. Okay. The one that was 100 marked.
Okay.
Okay, so Jack is going to use Bard Blade's Curse.
Okay.
So that one gets tossed onto that same one. That's my bonus action. And then action. Jack will run past Corvus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Remember, Jack is not right in the head. Jack's going to run past Corvus on the other side.
This way? Okay.
Towards that spider.
25 feet. You can get that far.
That's as far as Jack wants. That's perfect spacing. And then Jack's going to lift the flute and blow through it and cast everyone's favorite bard spell. Eldritch Blast.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll with that.
Oh, that's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that
Man, it's
definitely-
crazy. You took the feat for.
Oh, I only got
To
one
get-
damage on it. That's terrible.
Oh man, it's a shit. You have agonizing blast, right?
No.
I don't think I do.
What?
I don't think I do. I can't remember what I
No, you
chose.
didn't. I checked your stuff earlier today. You don't have that.
Yeah, I
What?
totally
Okay,
did.
well-
I don't know how to play D&D.
You've done bonus action, movement, and action.
That's me. I'm done.
That's all you can do. Next up is Boldar's turn. You're muted.
Muted.
I'm gonna take out the Dancy short sword. I'm gonna spend a bonus
Okay.
action to throw it up.
All right, here it is. Now you
Boom.
have both a spiritual weapon and a dancing short sword.
Then I'm going to spend an action and dash to Spider C.
Oh wow, okay. Oop, that's not you. That's 40 feet to get up there.
For 30, 40 feet. Awesome. Okay. As a part of the same. Okay. I guess not with the same bonus action. I can't make it attack, right? Not the bonus action I used to throw it up, but the bonus action to move, I could do that.
Yeah.
In which case, I'll use my little club to, because I'd have it follow me.
Let me
I'd
check on
have
spiritual weapon. How much can it move on a turn?
30.
The spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet per turn. I'll say that you cast it out in front of you though. When you cast it, just
If that's okay.
that's okay.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. So we say you cast it. So you move it up to in range now.
Okay. And then I'll have that attack. Let me just mosey on over. And then, okay. Make a melee spell attack. Okay. That's going to be 24 to hit.
That does hit.
So I'm going to bonk it for 1d8 plus my casting mod. Here's a d8. Ooh. Come to me. It's going to be... sorry.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 10 force damage.
10 damage. Nice.
That's all she wrote.
Okay. Next is Leaf and Daphne, who are still moving the oxen to the river. Let's say we get them all grouped up here. And then Leaf is going to turn around and start heading back. So that was 5, 10, 20, 30. And Daphne has the next turn after him. Oh, actually, the little spiders go first, but I will just move her now just so I don't forget. So she's going to come around this way. Okay. Now the smaller, they're still like 5 feet wide, but they're going to move. And what is their speed? Their speed is 40. Okay, so they're going to get to about there. This guy's going to come down this way. That is their go. It is now Delta's turn. Delta is going to turn into a bar. There's now a giant brown bear. Well, not a giant brown bear, a large brown bear amongst you all. And seeing that people are not holding the line, she is also going to rush forward. Oh, she's still back there. Hold on. There we go. Okay, she gets to about there. Next is...
I love that the bear is actually yelling at us.
It's facing the wrong direction for this battle.
It's true.
I love it.
The next is Corvus, and he is going to let loose an arrow that he has knocked at little spider number B up here. So let me pull Corvus up.
He's attacking something he didn't hunter's mark?
Yes.
What a
he has
maroon.
little trick here. Okay. He rolls the armor class of that spider and does 10 points of damage. That is B, I said. And as a bonus action, as the arrow is flying through the air, he mutters something under his breath, and the arrow glows green and spreads out into like this ghostly hail of spectral arrows that impact everyone within a 10 feet radius of that spider. Whoops. So, yeah, he hits all of these guys for 1d10 damage with the Hail of Thorns spell. And since he Hunter's Mark, let me pull up Hunter's Mark here. Okay, good. Okay, all these monsters are still alive. They've just been pelted by some stuff. Magic missiles, arrows. And finally, towards the bottom of the initiative round here, this little group here is actually a swarm of smaller spiders. Still, they're, like 6 inches to a foot across. And they're going to come forward. What is their speed? Oh, they're also 40. So they're going to get up in here.
I'd just like to say that technically spiders can't get much bigger than that because they have book lungs.
I know. These are from hell.
I'm just saying a giant spider with book lungs would suffocate. It wouldn't be able to get the liquid to its extremities. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Okay, we go back to the top of the initiative order with Clancy here waiting for these spiders to get in range. He was not expecting everyone to charge out to them. So he's going
Really? After what happened in the fucking
He should have known
forest?
after the last fight. But he's going to curse under his breath. And how far? He needs to get within 30 feet. So he's going to get up here. Whoops. I keep clicking on the wrong people. He'll move up here and he will attack spider number A with his hand crossbow. That's a 19 on the die. That will hit. Okay. It impacts into the carapace, and this spider, who's taken the brunt of everyone's punishment, shrieks again, stumbles, but is still walking. Okay, next we have Velwyn. It is your go again.
All right, I am just within range to cast Wither and Bloom, not to heal anybody, but I can catch all 4 of those spiders on top.
Oh, these 4? Yeah, do it.
Yeah, so that'll be a Con 14 save.
Okay. 14. Come on. Spider A succeeds. Well, giant. Large spider A succeeds. Large spider B fails. What damage did you roll?
11 necrotic.
Okay, so spider A takes half of that because he succeeded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so round down, that's 5 damage. B takes 11. And it's also taken a ton of damage. And this was just too much for it. I'm going to do this. Giant spider B. It's all the color drains from it.
But what if I wanted to heal itself?
And it falls to the ground, unmoving. Okay, the medium-sized spiders, A and B. That's a 14 and a 10. So B takes the full brunt of the damage. And oh, guess what? He is dead also. Bloop.
Oh no, I can't move on my thing.
Okay, so yeah, Velwyn reaches out. What does your Wither and Bloom look like when you cast it?
All of the all of like the plant life and everything starts to like wither, and rather than turning that like gray of death, like frost starts to permeate from it. We are on the line between cold and necrotic.
Cool.
I would just like to put it out there that I completely did my attack wrong because I had Hexblade's Curse on it. So it would have
it does extra damage.
And it would have been a critical because I rolled a 19.
Oh,
so it would have been a whopping 5 points of damage.
He forgot his classes.
5.
This poor fucker.
That's like this much. You don't understand.
And
that's a lot.
I just got
at this level.
I just got a whole bunch of HP back when I was full.
Dude, that's like a fourth of my health.
Yeah, you get like 7 hit points back.
But I don't have. I'm not down. So I wasted it because I can't move it. That's a very Jack move.
Next up is Reyna.
You're muted.
How far are they?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. About
40.
40 feet.
Well, I only have a distance of 30.
So you can get within range and throw an axe at one of them.
Oh,
If you want
then
to.
I'm going to do that. Who's the weakest one?
Of all these guys, let's see. C has taken some damage.
Okay, then I'm going to run.
D looks at full health.
I'm going to run towards C. I want to just take out the weakest link. I'm going to run towards C, and I'm going to throw my axe. But actually, I'm going to do a front handspring. And then I'm going to throw the axe so it has maximum velocity.
Awesome. Roll your attack roll.
Yeah, and that's a hold on.
D20 plus.
Oh, but not with advantage.
Not with advantage. D20 plus 6 for this.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no! Your axe just goes flying over the head of this spider, off into the forest, up this hill somewhere, and goes thunk into a brush. You do not see it. You have one more, but you can't do it this turn unless you want to spend an action surge, your only action surge, to throw your other.
Do I only have one action surge?
Only one action surge per short rest. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna just torture myself for a minute privately.
Okay. All right. It is now it is now the large fiendish giant spider's turns, and this one is going to come and is going to attack Jack.
Jack is very excited to be in melee.
Dude, there's only one
does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Sorry, Velvin, what were you saying?
No, it's nothing, man. I can only think about one fucking thing every time I think of this goddamn character.
Next is the one that's fighting Boldar. Is going to take a swing at Boldar.
It will try.
Does a 19 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. You take 6 piercing damage as it sinks its fangs into your shoulder. Plus... wait 1 second. 3 poison damage. Plus... 6 fire damage as the poison enters your body and starts burning. Man. This is pain kind of unlike something you've ever felt before.
Amador, do you just get fucked up in every game we play?
I literally get bullied everywhere, honestly. I'm gonna spend a Stone's Endurance.
That's a good idea.
Hey Chris, just really quick. Would you say that I'm like kind of in this bush on the map that I'm like sitting on? Would you say I'm like kind of hiding in the bush a little bit?
And I reduced the damage by 15.
Oh shit.
Nice. All right, do it. You reduce that damage by 15.
It was 6 piercing, 6
piercing, 3 poison, and 6 fire.
Also,
so
all the damage, I think.
All the damage gets negated by that.
Yeah.
What a beast.
Yeah, thanks. Sure. You're in. It's a big fern.
Yeah.
It's only like 2 feet off the ground, so you're standing in this fern.
Yeah, in the bush for sure.
I think you mean fern. Sure.
The next spider is this one down here. It's going to swing around this way and come and stupidly try to attack a bear. But let's see. 18. It actually does hit.
15, 20.
So this spider comes up and bites a bear. And does... Okay. damage to the bear. Let me pull up Delta here. So that is that minus that. Okay. She lets out a mighty roar as this is very painful, but she is fine. That was the larger of the two. Oh, wait. Oh, Divok is going to unleash his spell now. I forgot. Divok knows a spell. He's going to cast, whoops, Entangle on this guy. Try not to get Jack in it. So he has to
I am in it.
a dexterity save. Oh, he makes it. So he is not entangled by all these roots and vines just suddenly sprout out of the ground as Divok closes his fist. But the spider somehow, I'm going to level with y'all, this spider only has 1 hit point left, but it is managing to evade all of this. And Divok goes like, damn it! All right. Now it is Celine's turn. She does not like that everyone's getting up so far away, so she's going to stay covered back here. She only has fire and cold spells left. She doesn't want to spend another spell slot in case one of her friends needs her help. So she will go ahead and cast Firebolt at the one that's closest to Reyna. So that would be number C. And she rolls very well. 21 total. Okay. So that spider gets impacted by a firebolt. It seems to mostly glance off of it, though. Does not take very much damage, but it does take damage. That'll be Celine's turn. She's also going to whistle, and her Python familiar is going to slink out of here and start heading into battle too.
Godspeed, Flexi.
Next is Velwyn's turn. Or not Velwyn, sorry, not Velwyn, Lenny.
I was going to say we're back at the top already. What?
No. He's going to try to bonus action hide again.
Also, Chris, can I correct you just really quick?
Yeah.
It's Barnabas's turn.
Barnabas's turn. Sorry, you're right. All right. So he does
We're the
successfully
Barnabads.
hide. So he is going to attack
Yes.
Booch and
number
cat.
A with advantage. Yeah, he hits. Oh, great. Barnabas has killed giant spider A. The arrow just sinks right into its forehead, and it just skids to a stop right in front of Clancy and Jack, and just its legs are splayed out, and it does not move.
That's a little baby right there.
Okay. That was Divok's ready to action. Now it's his actual turn. So he is going to head into battle. Let's see, what has he got? Sure, why not? He'll go up here. He'll bonus action dash. No, he's going to bonus action get in the zone, which is his version of raging. So, okay, that was his turn. All right. Jack, we are back to you now. There's a dead spider right in front of you.
Jack is very disappointed. Jack will springboard off that dead spider and move down to number C, which is the other big one that is fighting everybody. I think I can make it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make it to either of these spaces. I'll let you be right next to this tree if you want, or right next to both of them.
Sure. Right next to both of them is more Jack's speed.
More Jack's style,
Jack. Yeah. Jack is going to use their bonus action to use their other spell slot as a bard to cast Hex on Spider C.
Okay. How do you want to hex it?
As Jack leaps off of Spider A, does cartwheels using the flute instead of their hands, the whole way there, not running, just cartwheeling, using the flute, lands and as they land, taps the spider with the flute, and it rings with this weird bell-like tone, and air vibrates over the spider.
And choose one of its ability scores, and it will have disadvantage on ability checks made.
I'm gonna say,
but not attack rolls. So
I'm gonna say Constitution. Why not?
Sure.
Although I don't think there's any Constitution checks.
Yeah.
And then Jack's going to hit it with the flute.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that is 14 points of damage.
Oof. All right. You crack
After
it
Jack,
inside the head.
After Jack boops it, Jack plants the flute on it, pushes off of the flute, off of the spider, flips in the air, and comes down with the flute in the same spot that it booped it.
I love it. Who is next? Boldar is next.
I'm gonna give Spider C the 2-piece and a biscuit special. I'm gonna take out my Warhammer,
Nice.
and bonk it over the head potentially.
Okay.
One memento, poor flavor. Thank you. That's gonna be.
Chris, I'm sorry. There's another 3 necrotic damage from the hex. I forgot.
Oh. Okay. That's enough to kill it.
Oh,
sorry, Boldar.
No, that's okay.
Damn, he's like getting ready to swing, and it just keels over in front of him.
Jack's like, wait a minute. There's still a little bit more to that, and it's like, oh, sorry. And it just kills over.
Jack hits the spider and then turns over to Boldar and goes, "Hey, Boldar," and pushes the flute into the spider.
My God.
Crunch. There's a sickening crunch as the spider skull collapses inwards and red steaming goo spills out. Okay, now Boldar, it's your turn.
You're good. You're good. Can I move to Spider E?
Yes, you can.
Actually, Spider D.
Spider D, the big one?
Yeah.
You can get there. That's within
Can we
melee.
call that Vampire Spider D?
Yeah, it's Vampire Spider D.
It's Vampire Spider D.
Vampire Spider D?
I
It's not a
am.
vampire. It's fiendish, but I get the joke.
I'm gonna bonk it.
Okay,
That's gonna be 18 to hit.
that hits.
All right. It's gonna be 7 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then I'll have my spiritual weapon moseying on over.
Whoops.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're good.
Spiritual weapon.
And it's going to bonk it also.
Okay.
That's a spell attack. That's going to be 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then what's a D8? So that's going to be 9 force damage.
Okay.
I hope it can make it. My dancing sword to move 30 feet up.
Is it a bonus action to do that?
Oh, to
spiritual
move
weapon
it.
attack?
That's true. Let me check.
And it is bonus action to move your. So you have two things that are competing for your bonus action.
I see. Yeah, you're good.
So there's a short sword just floating in the air on the road there.
Yeah, just in case. You never know.
Just in case.
If that's it, then yeah, I'm good after that.
Okay.
Absolute similar.
Leaf is going to come back up. And seeing what is going on is going to cast Bless. He has a shield on, and on his shield is the Tempest symbol. And he touches it and he goes, Heimer, bless my friends. And
Heimer says, no, they're a bunch of morons.
Jack, Boldar, and Reyna, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can add an additional 1d4 to it. He is concentrating on that. Cast Bless. That will end his turn. And now it's the medium-sized guy's turn. Hey, how come I did not click on him? There we go. He's dead. C is going to come up here. Well, he's going to stay so that Jack doesn't get an opportunity attack, but he's going to come up behind like that and is going to attack Jack from the back. Who is that? That's number C. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it beats my armor class.
Okay, you take 1 piercing damage as it just kind of like bites into your thigh, 2 poison damage, and 3 fire damage.
What's that? 1, 2, and 3?
Yep.
So 6?
So 6 total.
Okay. I roll my concentration check.
Yes, please. Oh, I forgot to put that on you.
I did very good. 21.
You are concentrating. There you go.
This spider, I can't tell if I have 5 temporary hit points. So that actually I only take. Wait, this is
1. Why do you have 5 temporary hit points from?
because I have Armor of Agathis up.
Oh, you have Armor of Agathis up. Okay.
Oh, I know.
How
I
many
have
points
10.
of damage does it
I have
take?
10 temporary.
Oh
hit
yeah, you're
points.
level 3 now. So
Duh.
So I don't take any of that. I still have 3 temp HP, right?
It
Or 4.
takes cold damage.
And it takes
and it
10
takes-
cold
yeah,
damage.
How much? It takes 10 cold damage. Nice.
Wait, hold
So
on.
That is number C.
I'm trying to read this. I
They're
think
fiery.
okay, so this
Yeah, what kind of damage does
so
it take?
D&D Beyond is confusing me because it says I have 10 damage and it says I have 10 temp hit points, but the description says 5 and 5. But I think the description is for the
It's
lowest.
because you're casting it as a level 2 spell because you're level 3 now.
Yeah, it forces
Okay.
it to be a second.
You're using a higher level spell slot.
You,
okay.
You literally cannot cast anything at a lower level slot as a
Okay, so if I'm understanding it right, Armor of Agathis is still up.
Yes.
I took 6 damage. I have 4.
Well, you still have 4.
I have 4
temporary
damage
hit
left.
points on
It
left.
takes 6.
No, it takes 10.
It takes 10?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
it takes the full
always
10.
do 10.
You
Okay.
always do full damage.
Armor of
But
Agnes
it's
is a very good spell.
That is awesome.
It's resistant to cold damage though, so it only takes 5.
Okay.
Damn. What a bitch.
Now Spider D, little Spider D here, is going to attack you. Pull him up. That is only an 8, so he whiffs it. Spider E is going to move up and attack Boldar. Uh, 14 plus 5 is 19. That hits, right? Okay, Boldar takes 5 piercing, 2 poison, and 2 fire. So 9 points of damage total to Boldar. You're
As
muted.
Boldar, I think I should.
Boldar, you're muted.
I said at first, do your worst, and then I said, actually, don't do your worst, and then you proceeded to do your worst, and I take it.
Okay. And then finally, this little guy down here is going to make a break for it.
Does D get an attack of opportunity?
He would if he wanted to. He does not want to. Weirdly.
Wait, F is gonna go right past that juicy snake.
Yeah, it's a tiny little snake in the grass. It can barely see it. All right, now whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? Oh, it's Delta's
I vote
turn.
Reyna. Oh.
Delta is going to use her wild shape. Pull up Delta's wild shape form. To attack, do a bear claw swipe at this large giant spider here. That is it. Oh, that's right. It has multi-attack, so it can do a claw and a bite. So 5. It rolled 13 on the dice. That does hit. It does damage. This does 6 slashing damage to the final remaining guy. And it knocks it prone. And so as she goes for a bite, she has advantage on the bite because the giant spider has been knocked sideways by a giant bear claw. And that's good she has advantage because that was a poor roll. Oh no, that was a poor roll as well. +5, what is it? Armor class. Oh, it missed. She missed by 1. She goes to bite it, and the spider somehow wriggles out of the way still. So that will be the giant bear's turn. Okay. Wow, it's all the way down to Daphne's turn. Daphne is going to come up here, move 10, and then she's going to climb on top of the wagon to get a view of what's going on. She sees this guy who is within range, pulls out a hand crossbow, and is going to give them what for? She rolled a 2 on the die. The crossbow dips into the road right in front of the spider, and it just keeps moving. Right towards Lenny and Velvin. Now it is Corvus's turn. He's still got his longbow out. He's going to move up here to get a better view.
And shoot
the one
Velvin.
that's attacking. He's going to go for the one that's attacking Jack, number C here. Oh, on his turn, he's going to use the bonus action to move his hunter's mark. I believe he can do that. because the one he had it on died. Hold on a second. I gotta look it up. I don't have it memorized because I'm a bad DM.
You can totally do it. It's like Hex.
Yeah, you can take a
It's a
bonus,
bonus
action,
action.
to use the mark to the new creature. Okay. So he's going to attack that one using his longbow. That is 17 on the die. That definitely hits. He does 5 plus. Has that one taken any damage? See. That one has taken damage, so he uses his Colossus Slayer feature to do additional damage, and his Hunter's Mark to do additional damage. All right, the arrow enters one side of the spider's head, goes clean out the other side, taking some goo with it, and that spider has been killed. Only had 12 hit points left, and it took more than that. Did. And Corvus kind of smirks to himself like a jerk. The swarm of spiders down here, where are they? Is going to go. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Boldar, if you want to take an attack of opportunity at it, you may.
A 15 to hit?
Swarm of spiders. Armor class is 14. You do hit it. So roll for
Alright.
damage.
That's
Sorry.
gonna-
Armor class is only 12. That's pretty easy to hit.
It's going to be 10 bludgeoning.
Okay. You smash a couple of the spiders as they run by. And it is going to move. Actually, instead of moving here, it moves here next to Reyna and is going to attack Reyna. Oh, actually, it moves into the space to attack. That's going to be a 23 to hit. I do believe that hits Reyna. So Reyna takes...
Fuck this spider.
It's a whole bunch of tiny spiders all swarming over you. You take 5 piercing damage as they start nibbling into your flesh, plus 4 fire damage because they are burning hot. So you take 9 damage total. And that is going to bring us up to our good friend, Mr. Clancy Castle. He's still got his hand crossbow out. He reloads. He's going to try to get in position. Actually, he's going to turn around and fire at this one that's trying to sneak past him. And he rolls. Just to roll the dice. I rolled a 2 on that dice. So he misses that spider as well. That spider's dodging all the arrows. That'll be Clancy's turn. Now it is Velwyn's turn.
Velwyn, give up.
I am going to. I'm gonna witch bolt the one that's next to me, just at first level.
Okay. This little guy.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
$11 points of lightning damage.
Okay. It is resistant to lightning damage.
Oh my god, these things are resistant to everything.
Fiends are resistant to a lot, it turns out. Fire, cold, and lightning.
Then I'm gonna fuck off to be 30 feet away from it.
Okay. Velman takes off. Just go straight back towards the oxen.
Within 30 feet of it to not break the link.
Okay. Where's my... Oop. All right. Yeah, you can get about there. Okay. Next is Raina's turn. Raina, you got spiders all over you.
Okay.
Right.
So how many do I have on me?
About 13, 14, somewhere in that area.
Jesus Christ.
And they're all about 9 to 12 inches in diameter.
But I can only fight one at a time, can't I?
It's a swarm, so you do damage to the entire swarm when you attack.
Oh, okay. Well then,
So
how about I do an unarmed strike?
yeah, do it.
Okay. Let's hope my dice is being good to me because it has not been tonight. Well, I got an 11. Do I have any sort of thing I can add to
I believe
it?
you're +6 to that.
Is that an athletics?
No, it's an attack, so it should be in your actions.
Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, +6. You're right. Okay, so
Okay.
17.
So their armor class is 12, so you do hit it. So roll
Good.
your D8 plus 4, I believe. Yeah, D8 plus 4
Okay.
damage.
I only pulled out my D4. Hold on.
Oh, and you could have added a D4 to that attack roll as well because you're blessed, but you didn't need to.
We don't need to because you're all fucked.
You hit it already.
Sorry, guys. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. Hold on. Okay. Rolling a D8 damage. Okay. Well, 7.
Plus 7 on the die, plus 4 is 11. Okay. You start, basically you're punching yourself and you manage to squash 5 of these spiders. Looks like there's about 8 left.
I took one of them and I put it in my mouth and I bit it and I ripped it in half and then I spit the rest out.
From somewhere far behind you, you hear Celine go, "Ew."
No, it's hot.
That's your turn unless you want to use your whatchamacallit.
No, I'm saving my action in
Action
case
surge.
I'm in a tight spot.
Okay. It is now the one remaining large-sized giant spider who is fighting a bear and a Goliath. He's going to go for the Goliath. That is a 21 to hit. Man, I'm rolling good for these guys. Boldar, you take... Oh, I rolled horribly. 1 piercing, 2 poison, and 2 fire damage for a total of 5 points of damage. As this thing... You were swinging at it, it's a warhammer, it bites you in the arm.
Ow.
Its fangs kind of slip through between the chains of your chainmail.
How?
So 5 points of damage to you. How you looking?
I'm bloodied.
All right. All the other large size guys are dead. So now we get to Celine. who calls out to you, Raina, hold super still! And she's going to try to firebolt some of those spiders that are crawling all over you. Oh, yeah, she hits. So she does D10. Where's my D10s? Here they are. All right. Firebolt comes by just like right in front of you and takes out 2 more of those spiders on you, Raina. There are about half a dozen left. And that's going to be her turn. Next up is Lenny, who does not like the looks of this spider that's encroaching on you guys, even though it has a witch bolt on it. He's going to take a shot at it. Oh yeah, he hits. It only, I believe, had 1 hit point left. Yes. So, after dodging so many arrows, well, crossbow bolts, it finally falls to an arrow, just to prove that bows and arrows are superior to crossbows. That's going to be Barnabas's turn. Celine is going to have her snake. I forgot. It has its own initiative here. Go up to this and use the help action to distract this thing. So the next attack roll against large giant spider D will have advantage. Divok is noticing that guy is dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Everyone's dead. Is going to also run up to you, Celine, and go, hold still, and take his sledgehammer and try to swing at some of these guys crawling all over you. Let's see. That is... Oh no, a 2 on the die. He's being too careful, and he's not actually hitting any of them. So that is going to be Divok's turn. Next is Jack's turn. Jack, you got 1 living guy next to you and a bunch of corpses near you.
Okay. I move my hex to the living guy next to me.
Okay.
Then I attack that little spider in front of me. Spider!
He is our hero.
19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That is 14 damage plus a d6. 14 plus 4 necrotic.
Nice. It was at full health. You just killed it.
Just hexblade things.
So
That's
bard.
best.
It's a bard.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a bard.
my bad.
So Jack plants the flute onto that spider, blows a note into it, flattening the spider, and then pushes off, flying through the air towards D. And I will use my movement to get down towards the big spider D.
All right.
Actually, no, he sees that there's a bear and Baldar and a snake. So he's going to try and slip past them and go for F. Just full speed.
Oh, okay.
Flying through the air going to F. So just put me
let's
as close
see.
as I can get there.
Yeah, how about there?
Sounds great. And he's laughing as he's flying through the air. I would like to take no, I'm not going to take a point of damage just because I don't want to ruin my armor of Agathis. But I want it canonical that he doesn't land well. Like he like shoots off through the air and like tumbles and his clothes are all dirty.
All right. Boldar it's all up to you.
Question:
Yes.
Is the spell attack get advantage from from the help action from the snake?
If it is a melee spell attack, yes. Actually, no. As long as you roll an attack roll, it would get advantage. Yes.
Okay. In which case, I would like it was a melee spell attack, anyways. But
Okay.
I'd like to cast inflict wounds at first level.
Okay. On big spider number D.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll your attack roll with advantage.
Okay. That's going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that's going to be 3d10.
Dang.
It nibbled my bits. Now I got to nibble its back.
Unless you roll all threes, you will. Unless you roll 3 ones, you will kill it.
That's 26. That was almost 4.
Yeah. That was a good roll.
I sucked the life out of it.
Yeah, you put your hand on the carapace of this thing, and you just watch as all of this like life energy is just sucked out of it, dissipating into the air, and it is dead. Let me get it here.
Now, the next question is E alive?
Yes.
Then I'll have my bonker little spiritual weapon bonk E.
Okay.
And
Here we go. Bonk, 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 bonk.
that'll be an added 20, a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that hits.
And it will do 6 force damage.
6 force damage. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
That was a good turn, my friend.
Thank you.
Next is Leaf, who still has his blessing up on all of you. Sees Boldar getting pretty beat up and is worried about Boldar. But yeah, you know what? He's gonna go try to help Boldar. So he's gonna move over here, so he gets better line of sight on E. Can kind of see between Reyna and Divok, and he's going to cast. What is the name of that cantrip? Not Word of Radiance. The other one.
Butt dancer.
Yeah, that one. Sacred Flame. So
Oh, that's not butt dancer.
the spider has to make a dexterity saving throw. It rolled a 3. It failed. It takes damage. It takes radiant damage. It is not resistant to radiant damage. This like little beam of light appears above the spider, and then almost like a lightning bolt, but made out of like glowing soft light, comes down and impacts the top of the spider, and it shrieks. It does not enjoy that, but it is still alive. And it is their turn. So E is going to attack the guy right in front of him. That's Boldar. With a dirty 20. I am sorry, Boldar. I did not mean to pick on you this time, but let's see how he does.
He totally did. I saw his DM notes.
You take one
I said
piercing,
illusion.
4 poison, 3 fire damage for a total of 8 points of damage.
Oh,
Boo!
I'm very bloodied. As in 2 hit points bloodied.
And then F. Where's F? Grab F. He's going to... Oh, hello, Celine. Who has mage armor up, though. So it actually misses. If she did not have mage armor up, it would have hit. So this thing charges at Celine, lunges at her to take a bite. She sidesteps out of the way. And this like glowing green field of energy kind of diverts the spider off to the side. But that was close. Okay, that is all of those spiders' turns. And now I believe it is Delta's turn. Delta is going to shift this way and take a swing at this one that is so trying to kill Boldar. And that, oh, that is a nat 20. So.
At least it wasn't on me.
Yeah, that was with her claw. How it does. Pull back Delta. Uh, 3, 7. And that's number E. Yeah. She swats it. It lifts it up off the ground and sends it flying into the corpse of the spider next to it, where it just splats against that corpse and is no more. That was her turn. And now it's Daphne's turn. Daphne sees the one from up on top of her perch up on top here. She sees the one attacking Celine, and she's going to take an attack on it. That is going to be... Yep, that hits. So she does. Ooh. Good damage. All right, it's still alive and kicking, though, and still threatening Celine. And finally, we have Corvus, who looks around. Did we kill them all? And then sees the one attacking Celine. And will also fire at it. And hit. So he does D8. It's longbow. Plus D8 with his Colossus Slayer feature. That is going to be... And as it rears up to strike Celine, an arrow enters the back of its head, and it collapses down, dead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it, except for the swarm of spiders that is crawling all over Reyna, who are now going to try to attack her. With an 18 to hit. And that I believe Reyna's armor class is 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So as these spiders start to bite into you, you see Celine actually raise her hand, and she goes, "Not this time!" and cast silvery barbs. So they have to roll again with disadvantage. And this time, it's only a 15 to hit. So you take no damage thanks to Celine.
Oh, my
But
sweet girl.
She does use a spell slot to do that, though.
Oh.
So
I take no damage at all?
You take no damage at all. And
I'm going to spit in one of those spiders' eyes in the meantime.
In fact, you get advantage on your next attack roll because of that spell.
Great. Thanks. Thanks, sweetheart.
But first, it is Clancy's turn. He is going to... What is he going to do? He's kind of out of the middle of nowhere and can't really see much. He does see that you're being attacked, Reyna, so he's going to try to come help. He holsters his hand crossbow and draws his glowing rapier and comes up and is going to try to stab some of those spiders menacingly. Oh, yeah. And he does. Clancy, pull, load. Oh, this tablet is too slow. I should not have used it. Nice. That's a good weapon. So 7 points of damage. So yeah, you're not sure how he does it. There's 6 spiders swarming all over you, but with like this dexterous rapier attacking, he manages to skewer all 6 of them off your body, Reyna, and he holds up his rapier, and it's like a shish kebab. There are 6
Hell yes.
6 corpses of
Love that for us.
spiders on it, and he looks at them, and then he flicks it, and they just go flying off into the woods. And that, my friend, I believe is everything. Yes, it is. You all look around, panting. There's no more spiders left.
Are you sure?
I see some on the map.
I just didn't bother to turn that one over because it got.
So the only reason I ask is because up to this point, there's only been one other combat where there hasn't been a second wave. That's why.
That's true.
There's nothing else.
Do that every time.
There's nothing coming over the hill. Okay, cool.
All right, so you take a moment, you breathe, you look around. Everything seems to be calm. There's no rustling in the bushes. There's no things. Velwyn, you notice that your fish are nowhere to be seen. They fucked off when you cast a spell. They were not liking that. So I'm going to stop sharing this. And we're out of initiative, so y'all can do anything you want for the moment. Clancy wipes off his rapier, holsters it, sits down on the ground and goes, I am getting too fucking old for this shit.
Should we get their juice?
Lenny.
Yeah.
Lenny is actually scurrying towards one of them, and he's pulling like all these vials and syringes and stuff out of his pack, and he's going up and he like is very carefully manipulating the fangs of one of the smaller ones, one of the medium-sized ones, and is like trying to get poison into one of his vials because he has a poison.
No, not the poison. Should we get their juice so that we can make spider soup? Doesn't anyone want to try it?
Corvus looks at you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing?
Lot of things. I mean, nothing at all.
You don't like soup? Who doesn't like soup?
Not when it's fire poison soup.
Well, you gotta cook it.
Fucking idiot.
Why wouldn't you cook it?
He takes out.
Well, not right now.
He stows his longbow and takes out a long sword, and walks over to one of the medium ones and just whacks its head off. Pulls out a sack.
Juice. Get its juice.
Stuffs the head into the sack and goes, I gotta tell the other rangers. I'll tell the druids too, Delta, don't worry. And Delta drops her bear form. And
Jack looks sad.
Sorry, friend. No spider juice.
Corvus motions to Delta and goes, Can I talk to you for a second? and they wander up the road out of ear distance, and you see Corvus is like, and he like is gesturing back at you guys, and Delta's like, and then Corvus kind of awkwardly reaches out, and they shake hands, and Corvus puts the sack of spider head over his shoulder like Santa Claus, and just is off up the hill through the woods. Doesn't say anything to the rest of you. Chowder is so freaking cute. I cannot stand it.
He ate my arm.
He's allowed to.
Would you guys like to take a short rest, perhaps?
Yeah, I gotta see if I can go find some fish.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage, Velwyn.
No, that's great. It's good. It's good. It's a fat 6.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Whoopsie. Chowder.
I will say it takes you almost the entire short rest in like the last, so it takes you 50 minutes until you finally notice these fish are circling a tree kind of near the river. And you can do an animal handling check to see if you can coax them back to you. They're pretty freaked out by giant spiders, and you casting lightning and withering spells and gesticulating your arms and moving your staff around. That kind of freaked them out.
Is it now 1?
No.
Not the fish.
They are not coming back to you. Delta actually comes up to you and says, all right, hold on. And she sits down and she starts drawing glowing sigils in the air and speaking in arcane words. And she spends the last 10 minutes of the short rest ritualistically casting Speak with Animals. And then she calls up to the fish, hey guys, and she takes out some bits of food. Hey, come on, it's okay. Safe, food, good. And she will roll animal handling. Well, and okay, she gets 6. So she gets 19 on her animal handling. So slowly, these fish start to come back to her, and they start taking food from her, and then she puts the food in Velwyn's hands, and the fish start taking food from her. And Delta informs you that they're pretty freaked out, but they like food.
Checks out.
During the short rest, Daphne and Leaf get the oxens all watered and hitched back up to the wagons. They were fine. They didn't even really care. They didn't really notice much was going on. They were like, oh, we're down by the river now. Towards the end of the short rest, oh, there's something cute happening. There's lots of cute happening right now. This is cute overload. Hello.
Uh-oh, they're waving at you. Can you see him?
Can you see the kitty?
There's a kitty.
There's a kitty.
The cat's name is Chowder.
Did you hear that? The cat's name is Chowder.
Because cats eat chowder.
Because cats eat chowder. I guess they would. There's clam in it. Should I take you to bed? Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's happening in your story?
What's happening in the story? Well,
Anyone who wants to roll hit dice to heal can roll hit dice to heal.
Thank you.
This guy's
How
out
many
here
hit points
taking
are you down?
damage.
What's up?
I was asking Raina how many hit points she was down.
That's such a good question. That's such a great question.
Because you got bit by this tiny spiders.
Yeah, isn't it like 6?
It was like 6, I think. Yeah.
What do I roll to heal? What dice?
So you are a fighter, so you can roll 1d10 plus your Constitution modifier, which I believe is +3, and get that many hit points back because it's a short rest.
My Constitution. I don't see Constitution. Where? Oh no, it's +5. Okay.
Oh no, that's it's Constitution is +3
What?
because you have a 16 Constitution. It's your Constitution ability score.
Oh, I see. I was looking. Then what the? Oh, that's a saving throw. Is what I'm looking at. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You're proficient in saving throws, so you have the bonus to this.
Okay. Hold on. Ugh. Well, I got a 1 plus 3, so I got a 4.
And if you want, you can roll another one because you.
All right. Here we go.
3 total hit dice you can roll.
Rolling tonight. Sucks. Well, okay, that's a 6.
All right, you get all your hit points back.
Whew.
You're fully rested for a short rest.
What bullshit, though? Why am I rolling like garbage? God damn it, Sophie. It's the dog's fault.
So you, after the short rest, you head back out onto the road. Hi, Sophie. Towards the town of Gregory. It's about 6 o'clock at night. It'll take you about 3 hours to get there from where you are. Anything anybody want to do during those 3 hours? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah, let's acclimate some fish to magic. We'll
all right, yeah,
use minor illusion.
Use some minor illusion. Make an animal handling check with advantage.
You know, if I knew I was doing this, I would have taken animal handling as a thing.
Most other people in the party do have it, weirdly enough. Not everyone, but a lot of people.
18.
Do. Oh, that's great. Yeah, they don't seem to be very bothered by your little minor illusion that you've got going on.
Yeah, but we're trying to make the minor illusion into like lightning and fire and elements.
It can be up to 5 feet.
Yeah,
so
we're acclimating them to.
They're slowly acclimating. Okay. It's almost 9 o'clock. I wanna get through this before we end tonight. So if everyone can stay a little bit after 9, that'd be great. We'll say the sun sets at about 8:45 because it's Sunday, May 22nd. That's about what time sunset is. I do have all this charted out because I'm a great big nerd.
Oh, you?
Yeah. You've been the road you are on has been following this river called the Fitfell River, a different river than the ones you've been following. It's a kind of a new river. And at this point you've been following it. It's very rapidsy. Like you could go whitewater rafting on this. And every once in a while, because of the way the cliffs and the water moves, the road has to go away from the river for a while, and then it comes and joins back up. And at this point, we'll say it's about 9:30 at night. It's dark. Most people have dark vision except for Clancy and Boldar. But Clancy has a lantern, so he lights his lantern. Daphne is driving the front wagon. Boldar, you're driving the rear wagon. Clancy's sitting up with Daphne. We'll say Celine's riding shotgun with Boldar. About 9:30, so the sun is set. It's dark. One of the moons is at about 45 degrees towards the western horizon. You can see half of the moon. It's in its last quarter. It's a cloudless sky, very nice and starry. The road has moved away from the river, and it's coming up on this little rise. And at the top of the rise, you see one of those watchtowers that you've seen several times before. It's like a 10-foot cube building up on 20-foot stilts. And there's a balcony around it, and there's a couple of lanterns on the balcony, and you see two people standing in the balcony. And then at the base of the watchtower, there are also a couple of lanterns, and you see two figures standing at the base of the watchtower. One of them is well over 7 feet tall and is unmistakably a loxodon, a bipedal elephant carrying a shield and a spear. And the person next to this elephant person is a tiny little female middle-aged halfling, barely 3 feet tall. So there's quite a contrast between these two. She's also has a shield and is carrying a spear. On their shields is a symbol. You've seen it once before. It's like a bullseye target, 3 concentric rings, and then like little stubby sun rays coming out of it. The Loxodon calls out, "Halt! Who approaches the town of Gregory at this late hour?" And Clancy calls for the wagons to halt and starts climbing down and calls out, "Apologies for the late hour. We got off to a late start, and we were waylaid by giant infernal spiders between the campgrounds in here." And the Loxodon goes, "No shit." And the halfling woman sees Daphne up in the driver's seat and calls out to her, "Hey, Daphne Fernseed, I recognize you." And Daphne calls back, "Hey, Brianna Greenhill, good to see you." And the halfling girl nudges the elephant man and goes, "She's cool, Tamuj. I can vouch for her." And Clancy steps forward, and both the halfling and the elephant kind of do a double take. "Well, if it isn't Mr. Clancy Castle himself. It's been, 2 years since you've been out this way?" "That's right. Last time I was here was for Gregory's mayoral inauguration." "Huh. Well, you and Daphne are welcome in Gregory. How about the rest of your crew, Mr. Castle? You vouch for them?" And Clancy motions you all to get out of the wagons and gather around. And as you do, he says, "After the week we've been having, yeah, I can definitely vouch for them." And the Loxodon goes, "Giant infernal spiders, huh? Anyone seriously injured? Anyone need emergency medical attention? Any possibilities that any of the spiders followed you and would pose a danger to the town?"
We didn't even get any soup from it.
"You." Clancy says, I think we killed them all. Plus there was a ranger there who went to alert the other rangers. So if there's any stragglers, I'm sure the rangers and the druids can take care of them. And
There was a second wave.
the elephant guy goes, "All right, good enough for me. Brianna, what do you think?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'll check the cargo real quick." And she runs and just glances in the back of the wagons. And Clancy turns to Tamuj, the Loxodon guard, and goes, "How's the big guy?" And Tamuj rolls his eyes and goes, "Oh, the mayor is in a mood. A family from Gregory went out hunting a couple of days ago, never came back, vanished without a trace. Mayor's kind of been on like extra high alert since then." And the halfling comes back and says, "I didn't see any contraband or weapons of mass destruction back there. You can head on into town." And she flashes a hand signal up to the people on the balcony. And one of them raises what looks like a magic wand and looks further down the road in the direction you guys are traveling. And the wand flashes twice, which you assume is some sort of all clear signal.
Boldar.
So Clancy motions for everyone to get back in the wagons.
Boldar.
Yeah.
Boldar.
Yeah.
The town is
Uh-huh.
Gregory.
Is Gregory.
The mayor is
Is?
Gregory.
I thought it was Jeff.
The mayor is the town. Do you think
Uh-huh.
we're going to go in a big man?
I didn't think of it that
Only
way.
if you want to.
I don't mind.
No, we
No,
don't
I've
like
been in
it.
Big Men.
No,
Same.
Do you spend much time in Big Men?
Not often, no.
no.
Same. Mm-mm. Every once in a moon.
As your wagons are passing by
think
these
we're
guards who are waving you past, the Loxodon, the elephant guy, raises his hand, goes, "Oh, hey, a word of advice. When you see Mayor Gregory, do not brandish any weapons or try to cast any spells. He is not in the mood right now. Oh, and mind the fog. It is extra thick tonight."
I have a flute. Will he be mad?
Yeah. He probably likes flute music.
Okay.
You should play for him.
I would love to.
Really loudly.
Also, does the name change if you get a new mayor?
Like that's going to happen. Everyone loves Gregory.
I don't know. He kind of sounds like
Velwyn.
an asshole.
They love Gregory. They love to be in Gregory.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Good reference.
Oh.
You come over the crest of this little hill that the watchtower is on, and spread out before you is this little shallow valley running east to west, and the Fitfell River is running through it. A little bit more than halfway across the valley to the other side of the valley is this massive narrow tower, probably 300 feet tall. At the top of it is a very bright light, like full moonlight intensity. You all know this. This is a temple of the light domain. These are called beacon towers. Oftentimes they're at the coast where they're lighthouses, but this one, sometimes they're inland where they illuminate towns or important areas. So this is a large beacon tower. Around the base of the tower is a sea of incredibly thick fog. It's like a circular disc over a mile in diameter, probably 20, 30 feet high, and it is just solid. You cannot see through it. You see here and there like a rooftop peeking out the very top of it. And over on one side of the town, you see this needle-like spire that you know is a knowledge domain library. And you see some faint glows within the fog all over, hundreds and hundreds of them, like maybe they're windows illuminated or street lights illuminated. Oftentimes towns with beacon towers also have working street lights. You don't see any town other than this. So you get the sense that the entire town is enshrouded in this fog. Past the fog, on the other side of the valley, is a cliff rising up about 250 feet. So not quite as tall as the beacon tower, but still 250 feet. And a beautiful waterfall comes rushing over it and down into the valley. For my Washington State people, think Snoqualmie Falls. It's about that size, about that height. Sorry.
And if anyone has
Non-Washington
seen, like if non-Washington State people have seen the original Twin Peaks, then you kind of know those falls too.
The waterfall from the introduction of Twin Peaks is Snoqualmie Falls. So think that.
Aw.
So you continue on down this road, which it goes northeast for about half a mile straight towards where the river vanishes into this fog. And this part of the valley that you're traveling through now is completely devoid of trees. You've seen this in the towns you've been to, is they tend to have like buffer zones around the towns with no trees so that no weirdness can like sneak out of a forest and catch them by surprise. And in fact, there's one more guard tower halfway down to the fog, so about a quarter of a mile down. And they see you coming and they just wave you through because they got the all clear signal from the first watchtower. Takes about 10 minutes to get down to the edge of the fog. And you can see the river disappears into the fog and a bridge is right
Chris.
at the edge of the fog. Start of a bridge.
Just a quick aside about the fog. If because the mayor's not here yet, so no one's gonna get pissed off if we cast spells. If Jack uses the flute to cast gust and try and push the fog, does it move or is it?
It does move. It moves. It flows, but it very quickly kind of fills back in. But not like it doesn't like rush back in. It just kind of flows back in. It's weird. Yeah, you probably have never seen fog quite this thick. He hasn't
the foggiest.
He hasn't the foggiest. You're at the head of this bridge. You can't see the other side of this bridge. It's a wide stone bridge. There are two big pillars on it that have that same bullseye symbol on it. It's obviously the symbol of the town of Gregory. And there's a guard standing on each one. And one of them's a turtle, a bipedal turtle. And they also have a sword or a shield and a spear. It seems to be the guard armaments here. Clancy, as he's approaching, calls out to the turtle and goes, "This is some fog, huh?" And the turtle nods and goes, "Sure is. Extra thick tonight. Been happening a lot recently. It's another thing that's got the mayor all riled up. Hates not being able to see through the fog. But you got the all clear from the watchtower, so head on in. Just maybe take it slow so you don't run over anyone in the fog or something." And so Clancy has Boldar pull the second wagon parallel to his wagon and slowly start going in. So you continue across the bridge. You can hear the river rushing beneath it, but you can't see it. It's maybe 20, 30 feet visibility tops. This is crazy thick. You continue across the bridge at 50 feet, 100 feet. You still can't see the far side of it. And now you can't see the start of it either. But you can still hear the sound of the river beneath it. Hold on. You hear a shriek pierce the night. "Interlopers! Invaders! Miscreants! Ne'er-do-wells! Trying to slip into my town under cover of darkness! Are you here to cause mischief? Commit crimes? Try to recruit members for your cult? It matters not. You thought you could sneak in unseen, but you were sorely mistaken." And you see three shapes emerge from the fog on the far side of the bridge in front of you. The ones on the left and the right are medium-sized humanoids.
Please be a fucking.
You don't dwell on them, though, because it's the shape in the middle that catches your full attention. It's a 5-6 foot wide sphere that comes out of the fog, floating just off the ground between these two town's guards. 10 insect-like appendages sprout from it. On the tip of each is a differently colored eyeball. In the center of this orb is a giant, bright blue, surprisingly human-looking eyeball over a wide mouth that is full of perfectly triangular teeth, like shark's teeth, but 6 inches long. This beholder opens its mouth again and shrieks, "Nobody escapes the watchful eyes of me, Gregory!" And that's where we'll end it tonight.
Love the description of the watchful eyes and their voices. But also, what a little bitch.
What a little bitch. True.
But that shrieking voice was just on point.
Should have been a. You're right. Should have been a false Hydra instead.
Loved it.
Yay! You finally met Gregory.
It's on site for
A
Gregory.
benevolent
Gregory.
beholder.
It's mayor of the town,
For
Gregory.
Yeah, fuck beholders.
So yes,
Probably-
Gregory is the beholder.
They're harmless.
No, definitely harmless.
His skin is like a bunch of like hexagonal plates that are.
The eyeball?
Yeah, the eyeball is covered.
It's more like a
in
meatball
like-
with an eyeball. And
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Ew.
meatball with a big eye in the middle of
Ugh.
Hey, I bet you it could TP chaos.
I liked it better.
Probably,
with
you're
the
only level 3.
mucous membrane. Now it's gross.
Yeah, if you Emily, if you want to do a Google image search for D&D Beholder, there's a bunch of ones. This one is less fleshy. He's like his eye stalks are like jointed insectoid.
No, I want him
looking
fleshy.
things.
Ew.
And he's covered in like this stony dark gray
Oh, these are
hexagonal
actually
plating.
like really cute. But what stony gray
The first time
triangular
you play one,
plates?
You won't say it's cute.
That's what his skin is made out of. Instead of, it's not fleshy. It's like hard and
he's he has one eye here.
One eye in the middle, a big mouth, and then 10 eye stalks coming off
And then
all over him. Each one of the eyes is a different color.
So
So that's it for tonight. Let's do outros and we can close it down. We'll start with Dakota/Shiro.
Hey, I'm Dakota Shiro. I play Velwyn, Shadow Sorcerer thing. Yeah.
Amador.
Hi, I'm Amador. I play Boulder. I got picked on today. I also play the cleric, but I got picked on.
I rolled really well against you. I'm sorry, Boulder.
No, it's okay. I just giving you a hard time.
But he's used to it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I am actually.
I think he gets bullied in every single game, actually.
Yeah.
Lady McLaderson.
I was late. I play a bard. It's honestly a bard. His name is Jack, and sometimes
A bard who
he
can
uses a flute.
blow through his flute and cast Eldritch Blast somehow.
That's right. That's a normal bard.
Normal bard. Nothing weird about having a giant flute
He's
that
got a lot of charisma.
can appear and disappear and can cast spells through it. It's a normal bard
It's
stuff.
a flute. Normal flute.
And finally, Raina.
He's a charisma
Emily.
caster. What?
Brandon here, kind of rolled like shit. Thank goodness my girlfriend protected me. I feel like Chowder.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Kind of the star of the episode with how
Yeah.
he kicked and he just was a precious boy. So thank goodness that Chowder was a part of this.
Agreed. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. And that is all for tonight.
That's it?
Oh,
That's it? No bit?
we got to do a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the
shit.
bid is tonight. That's not up to me.
No
I did all
bit?
my stuff.
Why do you gotta put me on a spot like this?
Yeah, what you got? What you got for a bit, Amador?
Yeah, Amador, it's your bit tonight.
It's always my bit.
It's kind of always Joss bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say
Stop.
goodnight and like turn it
No.
off.
No,
But I can't.
No.
grow up.
Come on now.
That was
I guess
that
we
was
just
the
gonna have-
bit. We missed
I guess
the
we
bit.
just gotta.
we missed
I guess
grow
we gotta
up.
stay here all night.
Grow up.
Yeah, we're
We
just.
also
I'm just gonna
watched
hold everyone.
Amador's push pop go from a cylinder.
It's kind of
Tiny now.
I've been watching it the whole night.
Yeah, no, he'd stab an inmate in prison with that thing.
Y'all better watch out. Gregory better have his one eye out.
Yeah, he
Thank
goes.
you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's gonna happen next time? Well, you're gonna have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time.